Wicked dancehall business, drum and bass in your face for the next 2 hours, kicking off the show. The sound of New Tone remix of Shy Effect's Wonderful Feelings. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. Many thanks to Chris Goldfinger. 12 years on Radio 1. Big up to you, sir. Catchy show each and every week, 12 till 2. Big things are gone. This is Radio 1, the award-winning drum and bass show. Me, fam. Got lots of good stuff coming up tonight. We've got the Facebook challenge. My producer, Phil, set up a challenge on my page. I'm going to be telling you about that a little bit later. Become a fan by clicking on the link on my pages at bbc.co.uk/Radio1. We've scanned the networks again. We've found someone who's going to be drawing some drum and bass flavours. That is pretty crisp. And that's from D&B and the BBC, where we go through the whole network, finding some drum and bass for you. Radio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I'd love a tune from Terry Wogan, something like that, man. I'm going to try and link that up. What's your favourite D&B beat right now, Tez? And we have the mighty Brookes Brothers. They've had some killer tunes over the last 18 months. They're going to be joining me in the studio, giving us a mix, playing us some of their favourite tunes, and we're going to be waxing lyrical. So they're coming up in about 15 minutes' time. So we've got a lot to get through tonight. Got to kick on. The sound of Marky, Makoto, a track entitled The Queries. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. This is how we do. Sound of Marky, Makoto, and D-Ism, a track entitled Aquarius. Big up to all concerned in that track. Big up to Marky. Long time no see, sir. Also Makoto, something brand new from him a little bit later. And D-Ism, now you're on the right, baby, doing some good things at the moment. Yeah. We have the Brookes Brothers coming up real soon, and we have got the Radio 1 and 1 Extra D&B charts. Last week's number 1 with Dillinger with Grimy. We're gonna see what's popping on that. We've also got this thing to get to 5,000 members on Facebook for the end of next month. So we're gonna see how we're doing in the numbers game on the Facebook shizzle. And we've got some rather wonderful tunes. Somebody make some noise! Little bootleg business. Yeah, we got Brookes Brothers coming up. They've had some tracks out on Ram, and I think they've got their own label. So we're going to be talking to them about what they have got coming up. They've got some wicked tunes out. So it'll be great to speak to the guys. They're coming up real soon. D&B bootleg time. I think I'm going to have to do a special feature on this because there's so much good bootlegs around at the moment. This is Lupe Fiasco, Superstar, D&B, styling.
It's Saturday night, it's Radio 1, it's drum and bass time.
It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. It's big.
Radio 1. Radio 1.
Liking that is a very good re-rub of Lupe Fiasco, Superstar. Big ups to all concerned, rolled it out. I like that. Of course I can't divulge any information on that, else the said parties would probably get sued. So it was a bit of a naughty one, but wicked stuff. Right, we've got the official 1Xtra and Radio 1 D&B chart rundown this week. Last week's number 1 was Grimy. Hazard and TC and Zen and all them guys are still in there. We're going to see what's popping right now. Hit those buttons, baby. Number 10, DJ Pleasure, Colt 45 on Blueprint, down 1. Hazard, Skankers on Frontline, down 2. Number 8, Caliber, the Overflow album on Signature, down 3. Number 7, Danny Bird, Supersized on Hospital Records, down 1. Number 6, Hazard, Machete, Players, down 4. Number 5, Zero T, Walk Away on CIA, up 1. Number 4, Sub Focus, Time Warp on Ram Records, the highest new entry this week. Number 3, Zen, The Hovercraft on Grid UK, up 1. Number 2, TC, Where's My Money, the remix, the Clips remix on D-Style, up 1. 1. Have we got a new number 1? The answer to that is no. Dillinger is still at the top with Grimy on Valve Records. Non-mover at 1. Big ups to you, Dillinger. So many years in the game, you're still getting number 1s, dog. Many thanks to everyone who contributed to the chart. And remember, you can catch the chart each and every Wednesday on DJ Bailey's show on 1Extra.
Time to get grimy.
Number 1 this week, the man they call the Dillinger and Grimy, Valve Records still doing their thing. Catch the next instalment of the charts, remember, each and every Wednesday with DJ Bailey on One Extra. Right, we have got the Brookes Brothers coming up straight after this. Lots of things happening on the show. We have got Chrissy Chris. He's coming in to play his favourite D&B track of the moment, as we do on the D&B on the BBC. Big up to Sarah. No Phil tonight. The legend that is Phil is away on his holiday. And as we speak, he's still trying to get information over to us. And he's on holiday doing things for my Facebook page. It's like, you're on holiday, Phil. Chill out, please. The sound of Eveson, a former guest, and a track called Naughty. After this, we have the Brookes Brothers in the house.
Radio 1.
The award-winning Radio 1 drum and bass show with Fabio.
A little throwback to back in the day. Track called Naughty by Eveson. Love the metal edge vibes going on in that. I got to big up DJ Friction last week. I played at the Shogun night on a Friday. What a night. Absolutely blazing in there. Good to see Goldie up in the place. Wicked set from Goldie, wicked set from Friction. Also D-Bridge, it was a big night. Also, I was off to Zante in the middle of the week. I'll tell you about that later, actually, because it's a long one. It is a long story. And we've got guests tonight, so I can't be ramping around. We've got a lot of content on the show. And we've got some guys that have been really making an impact. Had a track called Rework out on Ram last year, and that was one of the biggest tunes last summer. They've got an album coming up in 2009, hopefully. And they have got some wicked singles coming out. We've got the Brookes Brothers in the house. What's up, man?
Yes,
hey,
Fabio.
Fabs, you right?
Easy. So
man.
right now, first question I've got to ask, are you two really brothers, or is it just a name?
Yeah, we're brothers.
Yep.
Because you know that name, the Brookes Brothers or whatever brothers, that don't mean you're brothers, does it? Do
A
you know
lot
what
of
I mean?
people ask us that, if we're actually brothers, but we
But
are.
when you see you two, you actually like separated at birth kind of thing, really, isn't it?
Well, some people don't really see it, man. But
You're joking.
hey, yeah, it's true.
Really? Yeah. All right. Okay. So how you guys doing anyway?
Very
good,
well,
man.
Yeah, good to
really
be here,
good.
man. Brilliant.
Wicked to come down.
So now, the bizarre thing is, two brothers making music. You don't see that now much nowadays. In the old days, you used to see that quite a lot. You used to have the Osmonds, the Jacksons, and you know. Now we've got the Brookses. You know what I'm saying? And, but how does that work out? Is it because you guys grew up like with the same musical mentality, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
We've always had a really scarily similar taste in music.
We're only a year apart, so
Okay.
we've always kind of listened to music at the same time for the first time and vibed off it in the same way. So
That's deep, man.
yeah, it was kind of natural for us to just start making tracks together because we've got very similar taste and stuff. So
Okay.
you know, and obviously we started getting into drum and bass and stuff at the same time and getting into the same kind of producers.
So let's go back to those days. What got you into D&B in the first place?
Well, I mean, growing up in London, jungle was always...
Whereabouts in London, first of all?
South East London,
Okay.
Lewisham.
Okay.
And, I mean, jungle was always around. Kind of back in sort of the early 90s, it was
Yeah.
there. We listened to Kiss FM, pirate radio stations. But we didn't really get back into it until kind of the turn of the millennium. We started getting into like Mist and Caliber, those kind of tunes. You know, it was sort of listening to your show. And
I remember we used to listen to like the Creeps a lot as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
wicked.
kind of stuff.
Getting into
yeah.
that sound as well,
Yeah.
and early high contrast stuff.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we were regulars at Swerve, man. We used to come down.
We were there every week.
No doubt.
Every week.
Velvet
For real,
Room.
yeah?
Velvet
No
Room.
way.
We were religious at Swerve.
When we were
That was our night.
Yeah, we were 17, man. We used to come up and, request tunes on our mobile phones to you, man.
Yeah, I remember
You remember
you.
us,
Probably
man. You
remember us.
Yeah, I was going to get you lot thrown out a couple of times.
No, we did get thrown out a couple of times, man.
Yeah, but we won't.
No,
won't
we
say
were
any
well
more about
behaved.
that.
We were well
But
behaved.
that wasn't for texting.
All right. Okay. Good. So that kind of brought you in, but were you guys producers at the time?
No, not at all, man. We didn't get into producing until probably about 2002,
Okay. And how,
2003.
and how did that work out? Did you guys buy a studio, or was it a laptop kind of thing? How did that?
We just had a PC, just like my dad's
no.
old PC we started out with.
Actually, we started with like a kind of synthesizer which had a sequencer as part of it. So because we didn't actually know what we were doing, so we bought this Roland and thought we'd be able to make tunes on it. But
We knew nothing.
yeah.
We knew nothing. We
We
knew
knew
no
nothing,
one that
man. We
made
knew
music. We just kind of basically went on a whim and bought some equipment that wasn't right for what we were trying to do at all.
That was quite funny.
we wasted a lot of money, man, trying to start making drum and bass, you know.
And then we realised we need a computer. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you get advice from peeps, or was it just like, you know?
After a while, we thought, hang on, we better ask someone.
Yeah. Who did you ask?
We knew this guy from Turnkey, this guy Gino. We got to big up Gino.
Yeah, big
Okay.
ups to Gino, man.
He lived round the corner from us in Ladywell.
All right.
And he sort of sorted us out. He built us a PC and he put us on the right track. kind of gave us some software samples, that kind of thing.
I think
He built you a PC.
Yeah, he built our PC. Yeah.
I think he actually felt a bit guilty for selling us that Roland in the first place.
Yeah, because he was the guy that sold us
the malfunctioning keyboard that can never make drum and bass.
Oh man. Anyway, listen, we're going to talk more about that because we're going to play the first track of the night from you guys. You got some old stuff as well, or some tracks that influenced you as well, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But, so the first track, anyway, is what's this? It's called
Tear You Down. It's going to be the next single on BBK.
Yeah, this is coming in September on Baby House.
And what kind of vibe is this, man?
This is a little soulful vibe, little kind of bit housey,
house soul,
bit old school kind of influence as well, sort of old school ravey kind of piano,
90s vibe as well slipped in there.
Wicked stuff, man.
She tears you down, darling.
A track called Tear You Down, the first track of 4 we're going to play tonight. The guys are going to be in the mix later on as well. We've got D&B on the BBC with Chrissy Chris. We're going to end off tonight with some wicked old school bizzle. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. Brookes Brothers in the house. First track, wicked stuff, Take You Down. And guys, is that track out yet?
Not yet.
September.
Next one on BBK, so hopefully not too long.
So right now, the interesting thing is as well, are you guys signed with BBK?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're just basically signing an album deal at the moment. Yeah, we've done a couple of singles for them and it's been great. So we're looking forward to doing an album, man, and just getting in and making it as good as we can.
Definitely.
So who did you link up first with at BBK? Because I remember Fresh telling me about you guys a little while ago and like really raving about you guys.
Yeah, we sent Fresh some stuff on AIM and he got back to us pretty quickly really and said, I'm really feeling your tunes and like keep sending me stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were pretty shocked, man, because obviously our sound is a little bit more down the liquid sort of avenue, and
for sure.
fresh is fresh, and
Yeah.
So we weren't expecting it, man, but it was brilliant. We felt great when we realised they wanted to get behind our music and push it.
Yeah, we got to say a big shout out to Fresh and Adam F for really pushing our sound and really
supporting it, man.
Supporting
They
it.
really let us do what we want, which is like the most important thing for us.
Well, that's great because you've got a huge label, Breakbeat Curse, a very influential label. There's been, some major artists on that label. And, to come across, find guys like yourselves who've been, given the wrong keyboard like a few years earlier, to then find yourself on Breakbeat Chaos must have been like living the dream, man.
Totally,
living
man.
the dream, man.
No,
it was amazing.
We gave each other a massive hug for like the first time in about 10 years or something.
Right, brothers, weird, yeah. But we're not going to go into that anymore.
It was a great day, man.
It's not that kind of show. But listen, now, then, do you find yourself under pressure, like, at times? Like, did you start thinking, hang on a minute, though, we're signed with a big label, we're going to have to come up with the goods?
A little bit, but
there is an element of pressure there, I think, whenever you get signed to a label like that, which
For sure.
has, such a massive sort of history and, it's such a prestigious label that obviously we were a little bit sceptical as to whether we'd be able to come up with the music that the label deserved. But
definitely. But we're always in the studio trying to churn out new stuff and just working really hard.
Yeah, the most important thing is to work hard in this stuff. If you put 150% in all the time, then you've got to come up with ideas, and I think that's what we try and do, really.
So, like now, how do you start an album? Do you guys have got an album coming out next year? Have you started doing tracks for the album yet?
Yeah, we've probably got about 5 tracks complete, ready to go. I mean, a lot of the tracks are tunes that we've started a while ago, and now we're thinking we've got an album coming out and these tunes will be wicked to put on the album.
Right.
So we've already got a bit of material to work with, and now we're just trying to work on new stuff.
The flip side of that coin is that up until this point we've been doing mainly singles, and obviously that sort of requires a different type
science.
Of, yeah,
Definitely.
it's like you can start with the drums, and I guess listening to albums, it's nice to have those nice textures on the intros with no drums, and
for sure.
maybe experimenting a bit more with the content and
a few different styles,
yeah,
maybe a bit of down tempo stuff.
But that's exciting though, guys. I mean, as producers, I mean, to have a challenge and to, not saying that 12s aren't challenging, because, they are to a degree, but, doing an album is kind of like, your life story up to that point,
definitely.
And all your influences, and that's why first albums are so important, because it is like, being born to a degree, because everything that you've ever learned has gone into that first album, and artists do find following up a first album really difficult. So my advice to you is don't put all your ideas on the first album. Save a little something for album.
Don't blow it all at once.
No, we're writing a couple of bad tunes to put on there, just to make the good stuff sound better.
Yeah. That's a very clever ploy, actually. I don't know if it's going to work, but
he's only joking. There's no bad tunes.
But anyway, listen, we're going to play track 2, and this track is called Mistakes. And what's the deal with this?
This is the first tune we put out on the Breakbeat Chaos.
Okay.
It's the flip side of the single, but it's probably one of our biggest tunes yet.
This is the right track, yeah?
This is the right track.
Yeah, this is Mistake.
Because I didn't want to make a mistake. I do really cheesy jokes here.
Yeah, we've heard them.
We know.
We've got the Brookes Brothers. Wicked stuff. The track in the background is Mistakes. We've got them in the mix very, very, very soon. Got some wonderful music on the show. Gonna end up tonight with a wicked track that I've dug up from the crates. Still got your Facebook love to come. D&B on the BBC with Chrissy Chris. It's all happening. It's Fabio. It's Radio 1. It's Saturday night. It's Sunday morning.
This is Radio 1.
It's Saturday night, it's Radio 1, it's drum and bass time.
Bass time.
The Brookes Brothers with us tonight. And in the background you can hear a track entitled Mistakes. When did that track come out, guys?
Last year.
Yeah, like
Last year.
February last year.
And what was on the flip of that?
That was Hard Knocks on the flip.
Oh, right. Wicked, man.
Yeah.
So, like, what you guys got kind of like planned? We know you got the album and the stuff like that. You guys DJing a lot?
Yeah, we are, man. We've been doing like weekly stuff, you know, pretty much one a week at the moment. Phil's off to Paris tonight. We played a couple of wicked things recently, man. We did Hospitality in Bristol, which was just amazing.
That was sick.
Such a great vibe in there. You know,
did you do it on the boat?
Yeah, on the boat. It was amazing, man. Playing on the boat, it's kind of trippy. When we left, I was like, I forgot we were on the boat.
Yeah, no, you don't have any semblance of being on a boat at all.
Yeah.
Because if you did, it'd probably freak you out a little bit.
Get a bit
man.
seasick.
Yeah, for real. But that is a great night, man.
Yeah, venue as well.
And how do you find DJing? Do you love DJing? Do you like DJing?
Man, definitely.
We really enjoy it, man. We weren't DJing actually before we started getting asked to DJ, as you know, because of our tunes and stuff.
Okay.
So it was kind of like thrown in at the deep end vibe, but yeah, we've slowly but surely sort of got really into it now, and you know, now we practice and we, you know, like to.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Well,
we didn't actually get decks until we didn't get decks until about a year and a half ago or something.
Wow.
Yeah, because when it came to making music, it was like, okay, buy decks and buy vinyl or buy equipment and make tunes, and we were always kind of more into the idea of making our own music
For real.
rather than kind of playing other people's.
Yeah, of course. And what do you guys play, CDs or vinyl?
A lot of CDs, to be honest.
But yeah, no, we've got a fair bit of vinyl that we crack out, stuff that we haven't got on CD, you know, like old tunes. That Just a Vision remix I always play off vinyl, for example. You know, you can't not really, can you?
And what are your other influences? What you know, when you guys are sitting down, have you guys got the same taste in other music as well?
Very similar.
Very similar. We do vary slightly from here to there, but yeah.
We're both into, I mean, soulful music, basically.
Yeah.
I love a lot of old soul music, so does Dan. Went to see Michael McDonald on Friday, which
Oh, you're
was
joking,
amazing,
man. For
amazing,
real?
yeah.
From the Doobie Brothers, right?
From the Doobie Brothers, exactly.
How old is Michael McDonald
He's
now?
56 years old, and his voice is still incredible.
He has got one of the most incredible soulful voices.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Ever hear.
He blew me away.
Where did you guys see him?
Hammersmith Apollo.
Actually, I got left out. This was Phil and his girlfriend, exclusive.
Oh, one of them ones.
VIP vibe, you know.
A little treat for the girlfriend.
Yeah, your brother's
you know?
not coming tonight.
No.
I wasn't even invited, you know.
No.
I felt a bit, I haven't told you, Phil. But, I took that to heart, man.
You're a bit bitter about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what other stuff? You guys into 80s soul then, obviously.
A lot of 80s soul, 70s soul.
I'm massively into my jazz as well, because our mum, hey mum, bought us a piano when we were very small, and just got really into playing that and got into jazz through that. And
Hang on, guys, hang on. We've got a little something. We've got a little something to play ya. We've got a little something to play ya.
What a full belief, big tune. I'll tell you what, he played this on Friday.
Oh, you're joking,
it was
man.
amazing. The whole venue just started standing up and rocking out.
Hey, listen, hold on.
Sick.
We've got to hear this voice. For people that know, this is Michael McDonald.
check it.
What a voice.
Bad.
Yes,
What a tune. Where did you pull this one out from, Babs?
Listen, we have got skills here. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my producer through these. No, wicked. That
Big
tune.
tune.
I remember that tune, right? Because when I used to go to school, they used to play that. David Lee Travis used to play it on Radio 1. And there was a girl that I fancied at school so much. And that
Did you
tune-
sing it to her?
No, I didn't. But that tune used to really remind me of her. And I was the fool. What fool? You know what I'm saying? And so, like,
I think we could all relate to those.
we can all relate to stuff like that, can't we?
Definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? But so, like, we're talking about other influences, and the next track you're going to play is by Jazzanova.
Yeah, Jazzanova featuring Victor Duplay. This is
Victor Duplay, man,
This
wicked.
is probably one of our favourite tracks of all time.
Yeah.
Victor, if you're listening, we'd love to do a collaboration.
Yeah, because he did a collab with
Marky, wasn't it?
Marky, yeah.
Marky. That's right.
That was a great tune, man.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago, man.
What was it called?
I can't remember.
Something, Moments of Love.
Moments of Lust.
Moments of Lust.
Moments of Lust.
Yeah.
So, really, I think you guys will be able to talk that up, because if you got Victor on your album, that would be a big
look.
Big look,
Big look.
man. And Jazzanova, are they real influences of yours?
Very much so, man.
Massive.
Yeah,
They really they're the kind of producers that mix samples with their own synthesis, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what we do as well, you know. So we took a hell of a lot of inspiration from the way they do use their samples and implement them into their tunes.
It's just an incredible mixture of organic and electronic, and that's exactly where we try
Where
and go
coming
with our
from.
music.
Yeah, for real, man.
And very soulful stuff as well.
And what's the track called?
It's called Soon.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to play this track. The track's called Soon. It's Jazzanova. We're going to switch up the styles. Wicked stuff. We've got the Brookes Brothers in the house. They're going to be in the mix in around 5 to 10 minutes' time. We've also got D&B and the BBC, as I said before, with Chrissy Chris. We've got some wonderful new music. We've got some old school coming up at the end of the show. Got some new caliber. We've got lots and lots and lots of new stuff. It's Fabio. It's Saturday night. It's Sunday morning.
places and spaces that I've been to mean so much to me. Changing me. Places and spaces that I plan to see will be a part of me. Soon, everywhere I go, the things I see change what I know, question what I believe. There's so much to explore, I desire much more. There's always something wonderful and new. I wish the same for you, same for you. Places and spaces that I've been to mean so much to me. Changing me. Places and spaces that I plan to see will be a part of me. Soon, images of life set my spirit free. I hope one day I can share all the beauty with my friends and families. There's so much to explore, I desire much more. There's always something wonderful and new. I wish the same for you, the same for you. Places and spaces that I've been to mean so much to me. Changing me. Places and spaces that I plan to see will be a part of me. Soon.
You can hear a track entitled Soon, Jazzanova featuring Victor Duplay. I like that, man.
Yeah, it's amazing tune.
Beautiful track.
Really, really great.
So do you guys listen to a lot of kind of neo soul, like new soul music, or new R&B and stuff, or doesn't it really do it for you?
Not really, to be honest, man. For me, it just can't stand up to the classic soul music. I don't know. There's a few people, definitely, but on the whole, I don't think it's that great, to be honest. A lot of it. Victor Duplay, people like that, Jazzanova,
that's what
amazing.
Presses your buttons, man.
And occasionally there's a tune that comes along that will be amazing.
Right up your street.
Yeah, definitely.
So listen, guys, now we're going to have you guys in the mix, and we've got one more track from you guys. Where can people catch you, like, anytime soon?
We're playing in London Bridge on Thursday, I think, at the Blue Room.
All right,
So, yeah, anyone want to come down there?
All right, I think I might pop down there.
Yeah, pop down, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Have a couple of drinks. Let's do it.
Definitely.
So anyway, your MySpace details.
It's myspace.com/Brookes Brothers.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's it, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Simple. Brooks is with an E, though.
Okay, Brooks with an E.
Brooks with an E.
And what's going to be your next single? What's the next single?
It's Tear You Down.
And what's going to be on the flip?
The flip side is a tune called Drifter featuring Furlong, a new upcoming producer that's making some really wicked tunes.
Okay. And what do you feel about generally about the drum and bass scene at the moment?
Yeah, man, I think it's really, really strong.
There's a lot of great stuff around in all kinds of styles as well, you know, which I think is really healthy personally.
Oh no, listen, I tell you what, right? more than any other music, I think drum and bass encompasses. It's like a sponge that just or like a black hole, and it drags everything into it, man. And
100%, 100%.
And I tell you what, that is the reason why it's lasted so long, because there's so much subgenres in drum and bass, and so many, and all of them are really strong at the moment. Like Liquid is very strong, like the techie stuff's really strong, the jump up's really strong, and they've all got their own masses of people following them, man. But it's all drum and bass, regardless of whether it's Liquid or whatever. It all comes from jungle, and it is still driven by the breakbeat, and it's still, there's no mistake in drum and bass. It doesn't sound like anything else. For a start, it's so fast. It's so fast. But there's a real science, man. And, you know, guys like yourselves, you know, what you're doing is something really special, man, because
Thanks, man.
There's no other music like drum and bass. And it is like Marmite, innit? It's like whether you really love it, like, deeply, or you absolutely hate it.
Definitely.
And that works for me, man. I hate people sitting down, scratching their head thinking, I'm not sure about it. You know, you have to make a decision about drum and bass. It does challenge you to make that decision. So, guys, you're in a good crew, and you've got some good people behind you, Adam and all them guys. So, you know, respect to you, man.
Thanks,
Cheers,
man.
Fabs.
Cheers.
And anyone you want to big up before you get your stuff together?
Anyone who's helped us along the way, man, and you know, people we work with, Subfocus, Culture Shock, Danny Bird, anyone from Future Bound, everyone who we've worked with in the
Adam F
past.
and Fresh.
Of course, everyone at the label, and
all our friends, you know who you are.
and our family as well.
Obviously mum and dad, you know, thanks so much for all your support, and you know,
Do they
for
support
putting up
you
with
guys?
us.
Yeah,
You know,
man, big time.
Are they like, get a job, you know, guys, you know, get a real job.
Well, to be honest, I do work part-time as well to kind of
okay.
help ends meet.
So you don't get it, the other brother gets it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you know,
He gets it, he gets
expected,
it.
really.
They've been putting up with us making music, you know, really loud in our house for however many years, so...
Well, it must be good for them to see that, you know, you guys are travelling and doing well, and you actually kind of like are achieving something, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It means the world to them.
I think they're really
No,
proud
for
of us,
real.
which means the world to us as well.
So big up to you, mum and dad.
Yeah, big up mum, big up dad.
All right, guys, listen, we're going to have you in the mix real soon, but it was a pleasure having you here. I know it's taken a long time and it's been a journey for you to get here. You told me you've been fans of the show and for years and years, even when I was on other stations, and you know, you've arrived, guys.
Absolute pleasure, Fabio.
Yeah, wicked
man.
Fabs. Big ups,
Like, this
mate.
is full circle for us, really. This is like coming full circle.
Oh, wicked stuff, man. But, you know, there's a long way to go still.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
think
Yeah.
once like you come on here, that's it now.
The road is long.
It's
Right
not
now.
over, man. It's not over. Onwards
Right.
and upwards for us.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need to come in here and start thinking, right, that's it now, we've achieved that, let's start making some dubstep.
No, that's not going to happen, believe me.
We'll be seeing you next year, man.
No dubstep from us.
Yeah, so when the album lands, you know, we definitely want you guys back on here, and we'll talk about the album. So we're going to have you in the mix real soon. It's Fabio saying respect and peace to the Brookes Brothers. The last track, you guys, you can present the last track.
This is The Crazy World, J Magic and Wickerman, Brookes Brothers remix.
Wicked stuff.
Yes, Fabio.
It's all right. Don't get carried away. All right, guys, wicked stuff. Thanks for coming down, and peace.
Peace
out.
Fabs.
Our show's on once a week, and in my humble opinion, plays the most outstanding array of audio treats anywhere in the world.
Yes, Nahal. Do you think people actually know about our show and its undeniable music powers, Mr. Nahal?
Some creative juries going on. Our hip-hop has the power to bring beats and rhymes together in a coupling more beautiful than Brad and Angelina's children.
Our Bhangra, yeah, can actually heal the sick.
Our electronica tweaks knobs, beats and breaks like Doctor Who doing battle with a Dalek-inspired drum machine.
Well, it's a massive power we've got, Nihal, and with massive power comes a massive responsibility.
No, Bobs, irresponsibility. The power of the music and the irresponsibility we possess in unleashing it upon you.
Tuesday nights from midnight. Bobby Friction and Nihal.
Many thanks to the Brookes Brothers. We have them in the mix for the next 20 minutes or so. We've still got lots and lots of stuff to do before the end of the show. We've got your Facebook shouts coming up in a little while. And remember, if you want to be part of the setup, click on the link to my pages at bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. So here we have the Brookes Brothers in the mix.
Radio
1.
Radio 1.
This is Radio 1.
Drum and Bass Show with Fabio.
listening to the Brookes Brothers in the mix on Radio 1.
So we changed, I think every drummer who came to play with us from the area where we live, we had about 20 different, and they wouldn't stay with us because we asked them to electrify, you know, to get away from this physical thing into electrical sound. They wouldn't do it, so one day we found ourselves standing there on our own, just the two of us, about the floor and I just happened to have an old resonant box machine. So we started recording with that in 1971, and from that day on there was no coming back.
This is Radio 1.
The award-winning Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show. There's no other place for drum and bass.
many thanks to the wonderful Brookes Brothers. Remember, for track listings, for all the tracks that got played, click onto my page, bbc.co.uk/Radio1. And the guys will have an album ready next year on BBK. Big up to everybody down there. Big up to Fresh. Also big up to Adam F. Lovely Breakbeat KE. Everyone that works down there at Breakbeat Chaos. Respect to you. And wicked stuff in the mix. The Brookes Brothers. Check out their track Take You Down. It's going to be out in your streets. Or it's out in your streets now. Right, we have got lots going on, lots popping before the end of the show. We've got Quizzy Quiz coming up soon. Remember our D&B on the BBC where we scour the network, we find out who's playing drum and bass, and we bring them in. Big up to all my Swerve crew. It was live last Wednesday. Big up to Alex Perez and Zero T and all the peeps that came down and made it a wonderful, wonderful night. Remember Swerve at the end. It's big things popping in there at the moment. So get down there. Also big shout to Jordan and everyone involved with Movement. And also Zara, Probe and everyone involved with the Monday Club. Right.
Radio 1.
Thanks, Sarah. See if you recognise this sample, man. Loving this tune. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. This is how we do Saturday night, Sunday morning. We got your Facebook love coming up real soon.
Yeah, hang on to that real tight like that. Why don't you go play the jukebox?
What do you want to hear?
Just play anything.
What you want to do for love. But you don't do for love. But you don't.
Wicked stuff, what you won't do. Loving that. Sending one out to Brian G. Darrison, all the guys that were out there in Brazil last week doing their thing. We have got very limited time. We've got D&B on the BBC coming up next after the next track. But I'm going to give you some Facebook shouts. Yeah, Fabio, love the show. Always hot. That's Andy. Hi, Fabio. Love your show. Many people listen to D&B here in the Czech Republic. Will you arrive yourself one time? Let me know. That's coming from Peter. Utah Jazz show was tight. Hope to catch you on tour in Korea. Bring the soul back to soul. I like that. That's coming from Nelson Lang. Love the Caliber show, Fabio. That man deserves his own channel. Craig Graham, love the show, listening every week. That's Alistair Craig down there in New York. Big up Fabio, keeping it hot, keeping it real. That's coming from Marcus Bailey in the West Midlands. And hi Fab, big shout from Spider-Man from Germany. Respect, wicked show week in and week out. That's coming from Earl Deverell. Right now, Phil, I tell you, he's got so much spare time on his hands. He has these mad brainstorms and comes up with these mad ideas. And he's come up with a Facebook challenge, which is so complicated that what I'm going to do, after Chrissy's come on and played his tune, I'm going to explain to you Phil's Facebook challenge. And, yeah, we'll do that in a little while. Brand new from Sinistar, track entitled Detroit Diesel, forthcoming on Creative Source. I've got to big up Sarah tonight. Phil is away doing his thing, but he's still kind of like ringing us and, you know, he's still in touch. You know, like when someone goes on holiday and they just can't leave their job alone. That's Phil, man. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1.
Radio 1.
This is Radio 1.
Business, straight out of Detroit, as you can hear. Pay respects to Derek May, Blake Baxter, Juan Atkins, and mans like that. Guys that started me out on this electronic journey. Respect to the Detroit crew. That's a track called Detroit Diesel by Sinistar, upcoming. Next year, he's going to be absolutely massive. Also, big up to Data, another guy that's going to be blowing up. A lot of really good new artists about, and we're going to be featuring a lot of tracks from up-and-comers over the next few weeks. That's how we do in new music we trust. Right, Chrissy Chris, who shows on midnight till 12 on a Tuesday night on 1Extra. D&B on the BBC time. One of the real stars of 1Extra. Wicked, wicked guy as well, Chrissy. I remember I heard him play at Kenny Ken's wedding when he was 11. He played a wicked, wicked set, man. And here he is, he's coming on the show, and this is what he's got to say for himself.
It's Saturday night, it's Radio 1, it's drum and bass time.
Easy Fabs, it's Chrissy Chris from 1Extra. You know, we do it every Monday night from midnight till 2, dropping all sorts of drum and bass on the show, from liquid to jump up to the dark stuff. Anything, we've got it, man. But you know what? I've got this one track. It's by Dirty Phonics. They're out of France. And I went over there a couple weeks ago and they gave me this track. I'm the only one with it. Now Fabio's got it. It's called French F. It's been absolutely smashing up the dance floor every time I play it. So Fabs, this one's for you, bruv. And make sure you pass up the show. We ain't seen you in ages. Oh yeah, and Fabs, remember to look both ways before you cross the road. And keep it Chris. Peace.
The home of UK drum and bass. It's Fabio on Radio 1.
Filthy, dirty, grime, heavy, messy, colour, deep and dark, drum and bass.
Joseph Brenner brings you the most advanced product of bionic science, towering above them all. Powered by nuclear energy. You won't believe your eyes. You won't believe your ears. You won't believe your mind. Now, adventure beyond your wildest imagination with the man beyond bionics. 6 million light years beyond believability. Is he man or machine? Electronic circuits integrated with living cells in the living body of a man.
DMV on the BBC. Chrissy Chris. Dirty Phonics, French F. Dubwise Bizzle.
You won't believe your ears.
Wicked stuff. Big up to Dean. Also MC Lipton. And everyone that went to Zante. I ended up doing an 1830 kind of party in Zante. It was so bizarre. But you know, as a DJ, you need challenges, and it was a challenge. Because when I got in there, they were playing bassline garage, and the crowd was going mental. And I was like, damn. But it went down wicked, and the crowd really went with me, and I had a wicked time in Zante. So big up to everyone involved with that. Also big up to the lovely Tracy who was involved, and everyone that came down. Also big up to Shaka and Huggy, all those guys down in Leicester. You need to squash your beef and get Leicester back on the map. Big up to you guys. Right, we haven't got long left, so gotta play this track, man. A track called And I Love Her. Deep Business. Remember, keep it Radio 1. One extra takeover coming up after this. The mighty Ras Kwame does his thing at 5 o'clock. And I've been watching the football as well. Remember the final tomorrow? Exclusively on BBC One. Right, yeah, you know, I've got to do my plug-in for the station. And it's been a wicked tournament, actually. The fact England's not been there has actually made it better, because you haven't got the anticipation of England going out some dodgy goal or a missed penalty in the semis and the quarterfinals. And it's been wonderful watching Holland and Portugal and even Turkey and Russia, and the Spain-Germany final tomorrow on BBC One. I don't get nothing for that, by the way. You know, I'm not going to get a free ticket there or anything like that, you know. So if you think it's self-interest, it's not, okay? I'm going to let this one roll. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. We're getting sublime.
The Radio 1 Drum and Bass Show with Fabio.
The sound of Makoto and a track called And I Love Her. That was going out to my little daughter. Big up to Cassie. Still telling me to take my feet off the chair. She's like my mother, actually. Yeah, we've got the One Extra Takeover coming up next. One Extra DJ showcase the best in new black music. Then we've got Ras Kwame. He's in the studio with Kano. That's big. And Kano's going to be bringing in some brand new exclusive selection. Also, the Kano's in session. Then you've got Nihao from 7 till 10. Nihao returns for more fun and games. Friday, Sunday morning, he's got Rey Mysterio. He drops in for a chat. And they've got the Rhyme after 9. You've got Chappers and Dave at 10 till 1. Annie Mac live from Glastonbury. And he's soaking up the atmosphere. Live from Glastonbury 2008. And she'll be chatting to, amongst many others, Mark Ronson, the Pigeon Detectives, Groove Armada, Scouting for Girls, and Newton Faulkner. And there'll be live performances from the Wombats and the Zootons. And then we have the highlight of the weekend, the chart show with Fern and Fergie from 4 till 7. Who will be number one this week? Find out first on the show. Would it be Neo, Ironic, or Jordan Sparks? So that's your whole day set on Radio 1. So that's no sleep for you now, really, innit? Right, we've got one more track after this. Liquid V Business. Brand new artists. Level 2. Big, big tune. Track entitled Going Back. It's Fabio. It's near the end of the show. Fabio, Radio 1, Saturday night, Sunday morning. We're coming up towards the end of the show. And next week, of course, we've got another guest in the studio. We're not 100% sure who we're going to get in, so I'm not going to name any names. But we're back next week with the chart, D&B on the BBC. We're also going to be trying to hunt for some really interesting podcasts. So we're going to try and get the D&B podcast up. And plus, the most wonderful music in the world. I'm going to love and leave you with a bit of old school now. The sound of Johnny L. Sending this one out to the mighty Dave Pearce. Remember, he's got his old school bizzle running on Friday night. Dave Pearce, this is yours. This is Fabio saying peace out.
music we trust.